Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review of a very well-known foundation by Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation. This foundation retails for approximately £30, however it really depends where you're actually purchasing it from. I have seen some websites selling it at £21–22, but the average is approximately £30–31. It comes in a 30ml bottle without a pump, unfortunately, and it is a medium coverage buildable foundation with a medium matte finish. It claims to have a staying power of 15 hours and contains an SPF 10. At this point it is a very well-known foundation. It has been around for quite some time. I have personally known quite a lot of people who love the foundation, and it appears that it does have really good reviews online. It's approximately 4 out of 5 stars, even slightly more, so I'm quite curious to try it for the very first time. It comes in almost 45 shades depending on the country, which means that it can actually be worn by women with very light skin as well as the ones with darker shades of skin, and that is obviously not always the case with foundations. According to the description on the Estee Lauder website, this foundation has a 15-hour staying power, stays flawless all day, is worry-free long-wearing makeup that stays fresh and looks natural through heat, humidity, non-stop activity. Won't change color, smudge or come off on clothes. Feels lightweight and comfortable. Now the flawless look you see in the morning is the look you keep all day. Now it claims to stay on for approximately 15 hours. I am not gonna be testing that, unfortunately, because it's already quite late, so 15 hours from now would be tomorrow actually. So yeah, I do hope that it's gonna stay on for approximately 8 to 10 hours. This is always my aim. As long as it can last this long, I would consider it a miraculous foundation nevertheless. Okay, so let's get started. For the purposes of this video, I'll be using a brush on one side of my face and a sponge on the other face. This is Real Techniques brush in 301, and this is just Real Techniques a beauty sponge slash blender. I have already applied a moisturizer and under eye cream, so my skin is prepped and ready for the foundation. The shade that I'll be using is 1C2 Cool Bone. As you can see, I do have some problem areas on my face. I have quite a lot of acne scars, literally all over my face, so this is the kind of problem that I am dealing with right now. I also have quite a lot of redness, and this is what I am hoping that this foundation will actually allow me to cover. So let's get started. Okay, so it is actually quite liquidy, which is, I guess, a really good thing. Must be easy to apply, although it says it's kind of high coverage foundation, so I'm not so sure about this. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Very creamy, very pleasant, I must say. It looks like it's a little bit too light for me, but maybe it's just because of the lighting. So on this side I will be using my little Real Techniques beauty blender. Okay, so you can actually now compare whether this side of my face looks better than this one, and I think it definitely does. Did it cover my blemishes? Not so much. But anyway, let's try to apply foundation onto the other side of my face with a beauty brush, and we'll see how it goes. Strangely enough, I have a sense that it was easier to apply this foundation with the beauty sponge rather than the brush. I normally actually prefer the brush, I find it way quicker than the sponge, but not this time. There are some streak marks on my forehead, which I'm just trying to buff out. Okay. Okay, so it seems that the coverage is, I'd say it's definitely medium coverage rather than a high coverage foundation. As you can see, it hasn't really covered my spots, neither my acne scars on my forehead. But again, it's a medium coverage foundation, although it is apparently buildable, so I wouldn't really expect it to do that to begin with. And I will apply concealer onto my spots and my acne scars anyway. Now it is quite easy to blend, which is great. It is a really liquidy, I'd say, foundation for what it claims to be, but again, that's actually really good good quality of a foundation, I find. In terms of whether it is better to apply it with a beauty blender or with a brush, I think it's a little bit maybe easier with this foundation to apply it with a beauty blender. At least it didn't take me as long. In terms of coverage, I can't really see a difference between either side of my face. The shade turned out to be absolutely fine, actually. I'd say maybe even perfect for my complexion, although in the harsh lighting it does seem a little bit lighter than it really is. Okay, so far so good. I do like the way it applied, I do like the way it looks. It doesn't really have... It has a vague scent, but nothing too strong, so that's great as well, because I really don't like, scented foundations. Okay guys, so I will now finish my makeup and I will see you in approximately, I guess, 8 to 10 hours. We'll see how it goes throughout the day. I'll see you very soon. Bye! Hi guys, and welcome back. So it has now been 10 hours since I applied the Double Wear foundation onto my skin. Now I have mixed feelings when it comes to this foundation, mainly because to me it just seemed a little bit heavy, even though I didn't really apply all that much on my face. Basically you could tell I was wearing foundation, and that nowadays doesn't even happen a lot, because I kind of prefer a natural look. However, I must admit that it has stayed on for the 10 hours that it has now been, although it does claim to have a staying power of 15 hours, which I am not absolutely going to test at this point because I am very tired and I am going to bed very soon. I've been up since 5 in the morning. The harsh lights that I have here probably do not do justice to this foundation, because in fact my face isn't as shiny as it appears. It is actually pretty nicely covered still with foundation, and if I were to go out now, or if I needed for it to last a few extra hours, I'd probably just use a little bit of concealer and maybe a little bit of powder, and that would be absolutely it. One negative thing that I should probably mention, and it is very specific to me, is that it seems like this foundation made my pores look more visible, and I'm not sure if it's just me or if it's just an illusion that that's the case, but it seems that my pores simply look more visible than they normally are, and I do have a really large pores, so I obviously don't want a foundation that would make this problem even more apparent. So if I were to rate this foundation, it would probably be... It would be quite difficult to rate it actually, because it does have a very good staying power and it does cover the face pretty evenly. But then it seems a little bit too heavy, I think, for day wear, at least that's my opinion. So I would probably rate it at 3 out of 5, slightly more. I wouldn't say the look is very natural either, mainly because you can actually easily spot that I am wearing foundation, so I wouldn't really say that this is a natural look. Although, well, it is still natural in a way. It depends how you look at it. Anyway, overall, I'm just not that impressed with it, although I know it has had so many really positive and good reviews. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's just my skin, maybe we just don't go together. Anyway guys, I do encourage you to try it if you can, because it does have pretty good reviews, and even though I don't particularly like it, there is always a chance that it's just my skin or my, you know, my perception of things or my opinions. So if you have a chance, please do try it, perhaps using a sample first, and then you will see how that goes. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do comment, like, share, subscribe. I will be posting more videos very soon, so I do hope to see you there. I'll see you very soon. Bye.